Reaching your next financial milestone or income level in your business is probably going to be a lot more simple and easy than you're trying to make it. And of course, there's going to be hard work involved. Of course, it's going to require new levels of your leadership. But I think that something that a lot of people internalize is they feel how hard it was to go from zero to where they are currently, that they think going from where they are currently to their next milestone is going to be equally as hard. So they internalize that within themselves. They brace themselves for this next journey and this next chapter that's going to, put them through the ringer like the first phase of their business did. My experience, my own business, but also the work that I help my clients facilitate, that is just false. Once they reach a certain milestone where their business is financially providing for them, going to the next level is actually simpler and easier than starting from zero. So, this is where you really have to pay attention to what parts of your brain are trying to make it hard. In what ways are you throwing roadblocks in your path so that you have another problem to solve? A lot of people would call this self-sabotage, but deep down, what it is delaying the inevitable. You know you're going to get there. You know you're going to meet the next goal, but because it feels out of control for you, you are trying to control the timeline in which it happens. You are trying to put roadblocks in your own path so that way you have a little bit more time to get prepared. Because what would it mean for you if you did accomplish that next goal? How would your life change? How would you have less excuses? What would you have to deal with emotionally on the other side of that goal? Because it's easy when we put our success out on the horizon, it's something to deal with later. It's something that we don't really have to cognizantly think through until we get to that point. So, something that I would recommend that you do in order to stop self sabotaging and putting more roadblocks in your path to achieving your inevitable goal is really allow your mind to play with what the worst case scenario would look like if you did achieve the goal. What I mean by this is, how is that money going to negatively impact you? How is achieving that goal going to negatively impact you? A lot of times when we're setting goals or we're thinking about our next level, we're really only contemplating the positives that it's going to bring us. But every achievement or every new chapter isn't 100% good. There's this tendency to go into the polarities. Where we're at is bad. The future will be good when we achieve this, right? But the reality of the situation is your life is probably really good now and it has some negative aspects. And in the future, your life could be pretty good and will also have negative aspects. So, what are those negative aspects that you're really not allowing yourself to mentally play with? Because they're either subconscious or you don't want to bring them to the surface. Is, you realizing this within yourself, this is another way that you are controlling the timeline of the achievement of the goal. So, an example of this looks like, if I meet my next income goal, I will make significantly more money than my parents or my friends or my network. I am risking being ostracized from that network because of this next income goal, right? When you talk it out, it doesn't sound realistic, right? Are all the people in your life magically going to start hating you because you make more money? No, but that's something that our brain is telling us to keep us safe. That's our survival mechanism of wanting to remain comfortable and remain in the same place that we are, to not break the homeostasis that has been created by our current life. If you are in a semi-scarcity place with money right now where you do need more money, it's very likely that where you're at right now is more practiced and more comfortable for you, which is why you continue to create it and why you continue to experience it. It's about making it safe to grow. It's always going to be easiest to grow when you do feel safe. And so anyone that's trying to talk you into growth from a place of adrenaline or from a place of these manic decisions does not have your best interest at heart. So try this out.